Hey, welcome back to another Crypto Dave video. It's Tuesday morning, which means another Masternode Shootout video. This is for week 11. And as always, before we jump into the weekly returns, let's just go over some housekeeping bits and pieces. And the first change, obviously, is SmartCash here. So I've updated the table to reflect the new collateral requirements. So obviously, at the beginning of the year, a SmartCash SmartNode only required 10,000. It now requires 100,000. So I've updated this for the cost of 100,000 node at the beginning of the year as of 1st of January 2019. Otherwise, the figures don't really make any sense. The other thing to be aware of is in the rewards return, you'll see the rewards is very, very low. This is because at the beginning of the year we were only getting a tenth of the rewards that we will be getting now because the collateral was a tenth of the amount, and then we had quite a few weeks, 3 or 4 weeks in order to 3 or 4 weeks when we weren't receiving any rewards, when we kind of powered it down before we got the new collateral. So this looks particularly low, but it will start to become a little bit more accurate as time goes on and the new payout schedule kind of comes into effect. The only other change is Bulwark. If you're running a Bulwark Masternode, you need to be updated onto the latest version. It's 2.2.0 on both your local and Masternode wallets. Now, a load of Masternodes went offline yesterday. I was actually running the latest version. I'd done the upgrade previously to this, but my Masternode still went missing. Seems to be a bit of a problem across the kind of board. Nobody knows exactly kind of why, but about 500 Masternodes have gone offline since the new sport. Now, some of those won't be on the latest versions, but looking at the Discord, a good number of those people were on the latest versions as well. And all the kind of like the usual things. So having to restart the Masternode from the wallet hasn't worked, so I've had to actually kind of resync my Masternode from scratch. It's the third time I've had to do it this year, so I'm doing roughly once a month on average, which isn't great because I added all that swap file and stuff like that into my VPS. But anyway, that should be back up and running in probably in the next day or so. So we lose a couple of days when this kind of happens because you kind of go to the back of the queue, but should be up and running again shortly. So let's have a look at the rewards for this previous week. Starting with Vulcano, so 1,282.5 coins worth $3.10. Bulwark 62.97 worth $4.16. Helix 243 worth 33 cents. 16,000 Linda worth $5.07. 459 SmartCash. So the SmartCash payments started to come in a few days into the week, so we probably missed maybe one on what we would have on a normal week, but they're all coming in now, which is good, worth $4.97. And finally, Syndicate 44.8 worth $1.13. That's a grand total this week of $18.76. And if we jump over to the graph, we can see it's the best week we've had for quite a while. Best week we've had for sort of 5 or 6 weeks. A mixture of coin prices increasing slightly. If you look at the overall percentage return, I think we were down about 39% last week, only down 27% this week. So big sort of increases across the board. We are starting to see the sort of like the rallying in the price of kind of Bitcoin being reflected in some of these other coins. Linda in particular has had a particularly kind of good week price wise. But the number one coin this week, as was the same last week, is Syndicate. So congratulations to Syndicate. Linda has jumped up to second position from number 4, and a SmartCash just dropped 1 position from 2 down to 3. But obviously we've got some nice smart rewards now. Some nice SmartNode payouts rather coming in. We will have smart rewards, which is a separate thing next month. And then we've got Vulcano down in 4th, Helix down in 5th still, and Bulwark still down in 6th. Even Bulwark's had quite a nice increase. It's up about 5% this last week. It's up another 5% the week before. So starting to see some of those losses after the team walked out being kind of regained. So hopefully with some nice price action on Bitcoin will be reflected on some of these coins going forward. And we'll start to see some positive returns and some positive influence on the weekly rewards as well. But Syndicate, the only coin in the black at the moment, but as I said, some of the other coins which were down 20-30% in previous weeks, regaining some of those kind of losses. So I think we're in a position where things are looking slightly more positive going forward. Nice to see all of the different kind of Masternodes in our experiment back online and earning rewards. And as I said, up to $18.76. It wasn't the a great week necessarily, kind of like Masternode wise. As I said, Bulwark probably missed a payment from that when it went down, and SmartCash only started midweek, so it wasn't like an exceptional week, but nice to see that increased a little bit on the previous few weeks. So we had that kind of run down to the bottom, and now seeing a little bit of a pickup here. So anyway, that's it for this week. Thanks very much for watching. As always, ask me any comments in the comments below. Ask me any questions in the comments below even, and hopefully I will see you on the next video. Have a great day. Bye bye.